To go into some of the interesting tools that we have with Esri ArcGIS. We've become very good partners with them, and we're integrating with a lot of their applications, whether it be their online systems, their on-premise servers, or the front-end side of the application. So the first thing we actually developed is our connector for ArcGIS Online. So people actually are building a database in ArcGIS Online, and they want that to be converted into a form in iFormBuilder. So we have tools that allows you to do that. As well, if you're already an iFormBuilder user and you want to push your data into Esri's ArcGIS and take advantage of a lot of their robust mapping tools, you can actually do that as well. We have a form to database converter that makes a feature service in ArcGIS Online. And then the last thing that we have with Esri is integration with their collector application and any of their mobile apps for either iOS or Android, and where we can start from their mapping applications and move into iFormBuilder's data collection software. So the first thing I'm showing here is our API connector for ArcGIS Online, and you'll see at the top you can link up just like Dropbox or our Box integration, and once you're linked up with your ArcGIS Online credentials, you'll actually be able to see a list of forms that are linked up to your account. So I have 3 forms that are linked up to my ArcGIS Online account. So every record that hits iFormBuilder will then go up to ArcGIS Online and be posted in that map. We also have an option, and if you can see it, it's kind of small in the top left of the form linking. It's called Import from ArcGIS. Now this will take the ArcGIS database and create an iFormBuilder form out of it and automatically link up the 2 systems so data flows seamlessly from one to the other. And then the next thing I wanted to show here is integration with the collector application and any of their mobile apps. So from iFormBuilder, we've opened up some client-side APIs through our URL scheme. So we can actually call the iForm application from an ArcGIS app and open up a new form and pass data into it. And we can do the same with a text message and so on. So then you can capture all that robust data on that specific tool. So I'm actually just going to go out of here and just show Reflector quickly. So this is on ArcGIS. I have my device and then Barrett's device beside me, which that'll come in use here in just a few minutes. So this is a map on Esri's application of all the different fire hydrants in Los Angeles. So I can tap on any of these fire hydrants and I can see the details about this hydrant. So I'll see that this has a fire hydrant ID, a make code, and a main size. Now this URL here, if I actually tap and hold on it, you'll actually see the action that it is taking, right? So it's iForm, it's calling a specific page in iFormBuilder, it's creating a new record and passing some data across. So if I hit open, it's actually going to call the iFormBuilder app, create a brand new record, and pass data across into it. So from a text message, some folks are doing text message dispatch. So it's going to create a new record and say, okay, you go inspect this area. So they'll send the text message out to their field worker. The field worker taps on the text, and it opens this up. So then they have their name of inspector field. I'm just going to enter, my name's Ben. You can take a photo of the hydrant. If it has any infractions, well, we can do that. So I go into our subform. So we can capture one-to-many infractions about this. I can take a photo of that infraction. So this is our new annotation widget. So if I choose this, I can take a picture with my camera. I'm going to take a photograph here quickly of outside, and I'm going to use that photo as the background image. Now what I can do is then annotate on top of that image. So I'm going to choose, we'll do like an orange, and I can draw here. Okay, so this tree far away, there's an issue with that. So we'll X that out. And then I can hit done, and then it's going to actually save that as an image. So I can hit high, medium, or low severity. Again, we're hiding and showing these fields based upon specific conditions. And when I hit done, that filled out one infraction. Now there can be many infractions, so I would tap on that again, which I won't show, but you can capture many infractions on top of that. Did this hydrant pass or fail the inspection? It failed today because it had a type of infraction, and I'm going to sign off on the infractions. This is actually our new signature widget that's updated for our iOS 8 application. If you want to download the new app and take advantage of that, you can. So I'm going to hit done, and it's going to sync this, and it's automatically going to push it up to ArcGIS Online as well as iFormBuilder, so we can actually do some mapping capabilities on that. And is our third-party widget. So this third-party widget allows apps on the front end to communicate, whether it be iOS or Android. From the iFormBuilder app, you can call another app, or from the iForm app on Android, you can call another app. So some of the things that you're able to do with this are you can make a phone call, send a text message, even build custom applications that interface with iFormBuilder. Say you want to build your own custom app and you're a developer, that you can extend the capabilities of iFormBuilder. You would build a custom app for that. You can FaceTime individual, you can open the Maps application and have it do routing for you. All sorts of this dynamic functionality within the iFormBuilder app, our third-party widget. So I'm just going to go into this here quickly. So we'll just open up Reflector here quickly, and I'm just going to turn on my device again. Looks like Reflector quit for us, so let's get this going again. And this here, I have a form for our third-party widget, so my device is now on the right side and Barrett's on the left. But if I open the third-party widget, I'm actually going to have a few things here that I can do. So if this inspection failed, then I want it to call my supervisor. So you'll see here, this is only going to appear when I hit fail, and if I hit call supervisor, it's actually going to be calling Barrett's phone right now. So if there's an emergency, say something's on fire, you want to call them, it's going to call them right away. Right, so Barrett's getting that, so I'll hang up. And then I'll also show some other functionality too. You can actually have a text message sent or FaceTime an individual. So I can hit send SMS, it's going to create a brand new text message to the number I put in there. So now I can type whatever I want and send that to them. And then again, I'm just going to go back into iForm. The last one here is FaceTime. We think this is going to be really beneficial for people out in the field if they have maybe a question, like you're going through the form here and maybe you have a question about the form, or if this is a pass or a fail based on certain conditions. You want to FaceTime an individual. You just tap this here. Now it's going to be FaceTiming. We can say, hey, here's what's happening. So we're all here.
Hey.
So I'm going to hang that up. And that's really what the third-party widget can do. I didn't show everything that it can do here just because the possibilities really are endless. You can build your own custom app that works with it as well. So I wanted to go into here on the third-party widget and just show kind of how I configured this. It's a new widget in iFormBuilder, so I called this Call Supervisor. If I actually tap and open the input properties, I'll actually see here I chose third party. It's the very first widget that we have. And you actually see it says TEL, so tel, colon, and then the phone number that I'm going to be calling. So hopefully not too many people call Barrett's phone number, but just because I'm sharing it. But that's essentially how you configure that. And then for the SMS, so sending a text message, is SMS colon and then the phone number. And then again for FaceTime, if you want to FaceTime an individual, FaceTime colon and then the phone number. So it's very straightforward to set up here, and it works just like any other input. So I actually have a condition value on here. If the inspection result was a fail, we're going to show this. If not, there's no need to call a supervisor in that scenario. So that's the third-party widget.